First of all, I, on behalf of the MVP Nagaland and my own behalf, congratulate our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Nephew Liu. Hope that Amahan Nagaland, we are lucky Chief Minister Kaito Aye, Kushi Pai, congratulate Oritiase. Sir, question the naja, answer the naja about it. Questioner to Pishi questioner Tajibo. Itu someday Amahan ke itu question or answer ki ase itu to study answer to poila to exam mili ke na ti thaki ti part hoile itu khali moi ki question kurise khali itu question ni moi ke ti dise to answer bi di ke na hoile chudi I have to study which one to discuss, which issue to discuss. But itu assembly round, itu answer to Amahange study group le tiana itu in near future itu kothai itu tigna aha ase aru inena dibo lagi. So coming to question number 1, Foothill Road. Itu timber itu moi race kuriase. You know that Moyala constituency far away from Foothill Road. That road has not touching my constituency. I mean, Foothill Road Punjibokani 1 day, whole day lagi. Ustiba chabo moi mondo homai. Monbra chabo timabo do homai. Timabo pa next 3 days and we are giving today. But Moyla Rasta to Kali Ekta 1983 to Kunda, Idu, Halwa, Aru, Jambulba Kunda, Kaitiba Kunda, Hatbra Kunda, Titu Rasta then Moypirayase. Border road up to Yai, 21 kilometers. That is the long night. Calvert Kiba Kibi Kurgule night, Isobra, Moram Kuritia, original Rasta Hoigana. That is Pirayase. So, itu moi mon dia do kiliti. I mean, that is Assam part, mon sunari, aru Kolakhat, itu sok to Tita par, itu Lahori Janti Mabu Pungchi. Tati ami ekla nohai. Ami acita pilih tu kurina pera se tadi, kulubi ini cutu mutu da Assam Police Camera be sir harassment ti, kiman basing dia se harassment kai. Kini ga bhabi kuri thaki bo, itu poila bahai start kuri ase. 1998 when our Honorable Chief Minister was PWD Minister, Isi Chamar was a Chief Minister. Itu time brahi inisi start kora logo itu Foothill Road to Kulibo laki to then I start kora se. People are talking about the 2013, 14, 15. No, it was started much earlier. Kulibi kile itu question to raise kuri ase. Kile repeat hoy ase. Apana no repeat. Itu passenger kan bisi to pai. Passenger kan bisi to pai. Itu kalau Foothill Road to important ase ko na. Ami aro honorable member kan tadi area laka. Itu amar Chief Minister milai na. Itu inisi pura ase. Itia, hoy moi mangise firm ki man ase. Allotment ki man dise. Paisa to hele. Last season there, last year there. 148.50 to Chief Minister itu rasta karni itu provide kuri disha. Isi kusi baisha itu saldo hile itu rasta berai boleh dihabi. Kentu ita tapi controversy ki ase nagamano pisi kota boy. Asli kota koribi, hal kam koribi. Reality hobi itu rasta Foothill Road to. Kiman conductor assemblies mengisi t-shirt. Kita lobi tu mungkin t-shirt. Nohile kali lagi punci dilek, pongkai dilek di answer tu mungkin tapi start Google asal. Lobi dia asal dia tak kapi. Cuci dengan saya ini cari saya. Terus nabi repeat it again. Amahan pargo start Google lagi kucing dari kamera. Sir, itu important tu. PC nampak kota Google asal. PC yang mau Google nanti bin, mau Google tu, ama Honorable Chief Minister, atau Honorable BWT Minister, Roads and Bridges Minister ke, request Google asal. Google di bina, Google di bina. Itu Foothill Road tu, curi di kota Google, itu hi Google. Poisa bi di se, thank you. काम की मांग के अलॉटमेंट दी के ना से हाल को कुरिबले चोरी खत्म कर रही टीवी इसे खुदा को वो इटू कंडक्टर खान भी नीचो काम खत्म करिबो ची होली भी कोई के ना कोराई आसे लो ताती कौन भी थर्ड फोर्थ मीटरमैन एकून ना नाकी टीपामन आलो कंडक्टर हाल को मिली भी खुदा कुरिबी जल्दी itu rasta tu lagi. Amang ambil, amna piche dah set. Amna tujuan lagi. Chief Minister and PWD Minister. Amna ki tujuan bagi nang solai kena cukup itu aja. Dia thinking that they want to itu comedy aja boleh. Everywhere naga culture. Ini kan hujai aja. Kipa hobo comedy. Kipa hobo organization. No. Indifferent no privi lagan no hai. Local issue ulai cuti tai kami important asset. No lobby lagan no hai. Lobby kendo settle down ni. Itu Foothill Road tu hal tu juri khatam kuri. Alo Foothill moi laga request asset committee khana se koi asset. Itu committee khan ke moi laga request ekta tu. Cuti itu rasa complete kuri kena cari dibo. Foothill Road khan bra committee bra hand over kuribo. Near future, tai khan ako itu rasta to maintain kuribo. No. Civil society bra, committee bra, maintain kina kuribo. It has to be maintained by the road and bridges. Government bra hi maintain kuribo do. Itu bi committee khan itu chani. Alo algo mili kena itu Foothill Road to juri khatam kuribo. Khusus kurbi important tapi tuk baru ko boleh pisah saja boleh bi itu longleng mokok chong mon itu tuk pai moi huni ase two lane jaya ase di mawar two lane jaya ase digit nameng mora portion do ama mon sisi portion do hele single lane ही चाहिए ऐसे और वो the rest two lane ऐसे कोई है two lane start करेले two lane खत्म करेगी itu हमारा honorable Chief Minister and honorable Minister Work and Housing itu 21 same status और same plan same policy दे सोलह वाले itu request kuriya से sir और एक था Foothill Road tu le tok paru hile ama manu pila tok pai. Moi ki itu mokok chong sisik, longleng sisik, mon sisik tok pai. Pisi tok paru. Kendo moi huni ase parent timabol. Tadi tu amangan tu ibane khorai hai kena tu ni pirai ko tu. Amangan tok pai ase koa timani ase. Kile itu asampar grina parent sisik tok paru. Kile asampal bina di mawar tu pago, asampal bina moi perai, amar mano perai. Juli khutam kurbi Foothill Road, woka chisik, mokok chong, mon longlen itu jewelry kotam gulpi olat ifani itu charigena jewelry itu guri dile phala se koigena garment ke decision itu joigena Foothill Road to jewelry kotam guri dise koigena janai dia ase aro garment laga police ini ga ase moi iman nati janai dia ase. Thank you.
Few supplementary questions. Let me do some introduction. Speaker, sir. Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Nifi Ryu was kind enough to allocate 140.50 crore for this so-called Foothill Road. Understanding the problem of his people, especially Amila Kolek Kwamisna, Moon District, Longling District, Mokchong District, Okada. Main problem of ito ang ito'y kusiyase. तो आज की हो से इतु फंड यूटिलाइज करो बोले इतु 15 पक्ष खुला मिशना फिश मार्केट मिशना नकामा नो हाला होला है प्रिंट मीडिया भी सहाय से सोशल मीडिया भी सहाय से ए मन की हुआ है नकामा नो Speaker, sir, nakama no laga color दिखाए ना कि Foothill Road तो बाउंड्री जैसे कंट्रिक चुजिया से पहाड़ के लुई जाओ लगे Foothill नोए के ना uphill भी जाए से civil society का इधु Foothill committee coordination committee बावन इधु alignment भी सबो लगे itu tu nasa kena kam cuci aja, itu ki huwa aja, naga mano. Itu country cuci kena naga mano laga tu, itu tu surumbi aja tu. So mano Foothill lagi na wabra same to kishi aji ki hoya je ki institution pe hobi government institution bhi hobi civil society NGOs or any committee recognized or unrecognized committee there is a jurisdiction niju la jurisdiction ase to itu jane ke na proba lage ये तो कमिटी का भी की करनी तारे लगा jurisdiction निजागे ना आएगे ना undertaking मांगे आते contractor तो undertaking लोग ना आसे दीवान लोग किले undertaking लोग लगे किले ताला jurisdiction बार पड़ेगी ना बिराए से alignment तो साना है ओका district तो 40 किलोमीटर above extension जाएगा ना ये तो Foothill तो high uphill दी जाएगी तो Foothill रास्ता को ऐसा uphill रास्ता को नहीं तो itu kan tu nasa aru kira ka itu huwa se sabule kan tu nasa itu sabule tu ita tu suku ponu ku ina country paina na bai kam paina na bai aru kira ka department bi nakamano 150 crore credential tagamano contract bi naina ki He wanted 17 package pack for it, man. Itu amawati biscuit pack for misna. Christmas tree, mangsu pack for misna. Ina ki wanted pack for it, kam do. Ekta tu ita contract ki ulegi na kam tu dibi na. Peacefully grow dibo lagi. Itu pura. Ami laga few supplementary itu kucha bole supplementary Itu ketiga is there, question 1, supplementary question 1. Is there any other contractors or firm in Nagaland who had credential of 150 crore? Nagamano contractor asinanay 150 crore credential daga tender alibon. 1. Number 2, instead of making 1 or 2 packages, what is the reason for dividing into 17 packages? Itu reason lagi aja. Number 3, itu contractor 17 package puna contractor ang subtu NPDP laga credential fulfill kuring na asuna na ini dishi kamdo itu credential bi fulfill was boli house table kuring itu bi sai itu credential lagile itu kamdo keso kuring na ekta. Number 3, explain why work was allowed to Nagaland Foothill Coordination Committee and Moksong District and Oka District. Kili tahangi kam disi, tahan kadrik rubi noe, tahan tu itu pressure group ita itu, civil society itu tribal hubra support koregna pressure group ita. They are not contractors. Why they were allowed this work? Itu be kapusin asin. Fourthly, last question though, explain why the alignment in Woka district went uphill and not foothill, extending the route by 40 kilometers more.
Get myself associated with the congratulatory note to our Honorable Chief Minister, who has become a doctorate now, Dr. Nipirio. On behalf of my party, the Naga People's Front, I also would like to extend a very warm congratulations, and I would like to urge the members in joining the congratulatory note by thumbing our tables. Speaker, sir, this is a very important issue, which you all have seen. I'm at the center of either in the controversy or maybe breaking barriers. Well, I would like to bluntly ask a supplementary question to our Honorable Chief Minister. Why the Foothill Road, which he was magnanimous enough to sanction 148.50 CR during the last financial year for the construction of the Foothill Road, and it was missing in the governor's address. This is no mean achievement to my mind, Speaker said, and therefore I would like an answer from the Honorable CM. Why this was left out? This should be a part of the achievement of the government. And why that it was not reflected in the governor's address. I was listening very carefully, and you have given us the copy. So that is my supplementary question to our Honorable CM. Now, let me come back to the controversy, which it is being circulated in the social media, in the print media. This agreement, this is called an agreement. Speaker, sir, you are aware of this. I am per se against the very idea, the concept of entering into another agreement after you enter an agreement with the governor, the department in charge of the road and bridges. It's like you get married to another woman, then again, since you are not satisfied, again you enter another agreement with another woman. It will appear like that, humorously putting it. Now, what is happening? It is like, the story of Margin of Venice, Speaker, sir, where a miser Jew, Shylock, lent an amount to Antonio, and Antonio could not pay. So what happened? They went to the court. ORSHA gave a judgment that, okay, because the agreement was that if the amount was not paid to Shylock, Shylock will be entitled to take out a pound of flesh from Antonio's chest. But the condition was that, okay, you can take out a pound of flesh from Antonio's chest, but you cannot drop even a drop of blood. It is something like that. The Foothill Road Committee trying to impose this condition to the government. It's very logical. I hope the members here will understand. Now, if you see I don't want to go into the entire contents of the agreement, which is supposed to be an agreement, which they are proposing. Well, Speaker said, if you go through, there are 8 paras here, 1 to 8 para. So it is printed in the non-judicial paper, which will become a legal document.
You read out.
No, I'll read out only the relevant portion, not the whole. Even if we don't go into the whole, 1 is enough. Number 1, Speaker said, that the undersigned declare and swear in the name of Almighty God that the Nagaland Foothills Road is an extraordinary project or people's project fully initiated and shouldered by the Nagaland Foothills Road Coordination Committee since from its inception 2013. Therefore, let me come back. No one, whosoever it may, whatsoever position he or she may hold, cannot claim his her supremacy over the project, and if any try to do so, Speaker sir, listen carefully, last sentence, will be doing at his her own risk. Isn't it a threatening? From the very start of the so-called agreement that they have put forward to the firms, the sentence itself started with a threatening note. Who has given this authority? Speaker sir, I think there is a benchmark. The associations as well as the functioning of the government. How can we allow a group of people, a few individuals, to usurp the power of the government, the department? If you go through, I don't want to waste time going through the entire details. There is also a provision where they have written that unless they certify, unless they issue a no objection certificate, meaning to say that they will certify, then only payment will be made. Then what will be the role of the engineers, the chief engineer of the department? What kind of role do they have? There are many questions left unanswered. I don't want to go into detail since my seniors, both Honorable Nemnya and Nugultushi has raised supplementary questions. I don't want to dwell into it. I think that is enough for the department, for the Honorable Minister and Minister in charge to answer. I don't want to go into detail. Thank you.
Question raised by the questioners. Third question number 1. The problem raised by the first questioner, Mr. Nimdekwane. The grievances shared by you is well taken. In regard to this Foothill Road, according to the media paperwork, not exactly paperwork, but one-sided press releases are being seen by the people for few weeks now. I thought of giving a statement in the House, but we, as a department, sir, we have not committed anything wrong, and we have no differences with the problem with the Foothill Road till now. Department has floated the tender. We have issued work order. The contractors are working full swing. Little delay was there, but in the meantime, the 12 tribes community authorized the Foothill Road Committee, and they met one affidavit agreement which has been read out by the Honorable Member Mr. Chumbe Mokikon. Although this is circulated in the public through media, through WhatsApp, everything, but department officially did not get this circular authorizing the department to ask the contractors to sign officially. In my meetings with the Foothill Road Committee, they said, sir, we want to sign an MOU. So kindly direct the contractors to see us. But I said, it is your duty. We have done our job. We have a contract agreement. Outside that is, you create understanding among yourself. I cannot direct the contractors to see. Although the rule doesn't permit, but I can individually speak to the contractors. What they are saying, you can just go and hear them. If you don't concede to it, you speak out and leave it. That was my sharing with few contractors. But in some stages, some imposition kind like that, going house to house to get the signature of the contractor like that. So I said, this is not the way. You have to have a trust, and we have to build a trust in order to get the road through. But however, after giving little supplementary questions, say we have a contractor who can do even to the extent of like 100 crores. But this Foothill Road happened to be a little peculiar from other kinds of things, and the persuasion, the request started from 12 tribes, addressed to Honorable Chief Minister. Honorable Chief Minister conceded that this is an important thing, that this is my duty to see that the road is built. So it started since 2013-14. Funding started from that year. So there's plenty Naga capable contractors to do 150, 200,000 crores also. But due to certain problems, internal problems, we thought that we make some understanding because lands are not compensated, although it is the NOC has been signed. But internally we should have a respect to each other. Therefore, this arrangement was taking place, and with the confidence of all the stakeholders, we floated tender. There was no complaint. We have issued work order. Contractors are on the job, but only based on this insisting on the agreement that came out. But I'm saying that for the information of the members, the differences of this against Foothill Road contractors, government doesn't have any problem. We are just going ahead, and I would request the honourable members, not that you divert the issue, but we are still on the persuasion. I called them yesterday to sit across the table between contractors and the Foothill Road Committee, witnessed by the Department of PWD-RNB. But they requested us that since Assembly is recessed tomorrow, so why not on 5th? Because they have some engagement. Therefore, the issue, I will also give you a few of the replies, but why not give us time? Let us not go too far at this stage. We have not held up the issue. It is going on. Little differences came up. So we are trying to make understand to all the stakeholders, not that to go that far. Our Honorable MLA, Mr. Chumbe Mokikon, constituency covered 105 kilometers. The major work falls under that. Therefore, he is also one of the stakeholders dealing with these people, the development coming into his constituency. So sometimes his presence is also required. That's why he intervened. But reaction started on saying something, this and that, like that. And you see, 17 contractors were awarded work through NIT, through bid, and accordingly contractors have been given the contract work. I am confident that all the contractors who have been awarded, they are competent contractors. They have no adverse remark in the contract record in the department. And I'm yet to visit the sites. But since assembly is there, I will personally monitor and see that the timely completion of the project will be our contribution towards the fulfilling of the desire of the people. All 17 contractors are registered contractors. Their machineries are already launched on the site. We are comfortable, we are confident that these people will be able to complete the work, but only little hindrances, some suspension between the contractors and somebody outside the department intervention. I assure the House that no contractor is likely to fail the project as they're into an agreement with the department. The Foothill Road Committee, we have not directly given the work to them, but they also requested that they should also be part of some work. But they have not, the department has not allotted the work directly to the Foothill Road Committee under somebody's name, in the name of the registered contractors. So it came up, there was little hassle, but we compromised and okay, since this is a project where the Pial tribes have also taken the lead in pursuing the government to give us sanction for immediate Foothill Road construction to Kane, in order to have goodwill to each other. We respect them. That's why, okay, you come forward, and they also put a tender, not in the name, but in the frame of registered contract. So I don't want that the honorable members at this stage go in agitating about that also. Because tomorrow we are going to have a meeting. If the House permits, I may be forced to give a statement. Up to 8, we are going to have assembly. So let me see the outcome of the differences, what has come up. But it is not a major differences here. Only the agreement point that whatever is inserted in the agreement that I didn't, till today I have not recognized that the agreement or whatever. But the department is doing its job. What is permissible, what is in PWD system, we are following that, and we have not compromised, not even an inch of the system. Therefore, we are trying to educate each other. And this is a Naga project, and we must take all the stakeholders. And present time, let us all see that, as our honorable member has pointed out. The NGO, civil societies, authorized and unauthorized body have taken all the rights in their own hand. So, government of the day is struggling with the issues. What is right, what is wrong? That is also still in our hand. Therefore, let us see that, give a space, a chance to the department, since we are pursuing, because you have come across through media. I have also reacted, because their statement was hurting me too much. That's why I said, mind your words. But my office, my door is open for any discussion to come to an amicable solution, to create an understanding. Therefore, I request the honorable members, we are so kind that the honorable chief minister has granted us money, and about Tuli to Tijit. This was the request of the NGOs and stakeholders that you start two laning from next year, but Tuli to Dimapur, leaving Dimapur to Peren also. And you complete this one first, and next phase address up to Tijit. And we are continuing, we are two laning, we are going to start only from now. So there is no question of the Tuli to Tijit. Two lane is avoided. It will continue at par with the Dimapur Tuli. So I request the honorable members from ENP also not to be panicked. Same standard, same nature of work will have to take place in your place also. So nothing undermining will be there. And we are sure that the project should be through a negotiation, through bringing understanding among the people. And today, let us take it, whatever they said, it's a Naga project, it's a public project, and it is our project. So, government, since we are responsible, we are taking the responsibility, otherwise it is their project. Therefore, there's nothing wrong taking the confidence of somebody who want to help us. But they have gone little beyond. Otherwise, let us also take them sportingly, and let us see that we work together and that can create more confidence on the development and make sure that through the coordination of Foothill Road Committee with the department, I'm confident that the project will be successful and the contractors will be more aware of his own job. Unlike other times have done, some person done and leave it like that. Therefore, I request the honorable members to understand. Highlighting the issue is very good, but sometime before we come to an end, what is to be done? Therefore, let us see that, give a space to the department and allow us to deal what is there. About changing of alignment. Initial alignment, the present department feel that somewhere it is not viable because the terrain itself is a little difficult terrain. To avoid that, this new alignment in some portion has taken place, and I think it is agreed upon by the people living over across the length and breadth of that area also. So this taking alignment does not affect anything, but for the Bharat Karne to Kuraya say, although about in the disturbed area belt, there was little apprehension from Assam side because some portion we will be crossing Assam land also. But Honorable Chief Minister has taken personal interest and he has discussed with the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and the road construction clearance. They have no objection from the Assam side while taking up this Foothill Road project. So the disturbed area belt problem between Nagaland and Assam still exists, but that is in the other side of the issue. But as far as this Foothill Road project is concerned, I think we got the clearance, we are getting cooperation from Assam also, but only little differences created among us community. That's why it has been taking little time, but we have not wasted too much time. Contractors are still going on, and they are going very fast. Though at the moment, as per my reply, it is 4 point something progress is there, but I'm sure by this March, some contractors have gone to 30–40% in some areas. And I'm confident that 60–70% can be completed by April, May. So the issue raised by you is appreciated, but give me little time since department is having some meeting with the concerned stakeholders to create understanding among us. So let us not make an issue at this stage, because our target is to get through Foothill Road. We are not confronting with anybody. My concern, department concern, the government concern is this Foothill Road reached ENP areas. Therefore, for our differences, let us not withhold the project which is to be benefit the people of those unreached areas. So the questioners, the queries that you made is good, but at this stage I request you to be little calm, give a space to each other. Appreciating, criticizing is the duty of the assembly where you're supposed. I even intend, if issue cannot complain, I said in the press conference, I said, if the project fail on moral ground, I'll resign. But maybe I have to withdraw that. If this kind of climatic condition, this kind of atmosphere, how can I give a 100% satisfactory project? If the cooperation is there, maybe project can be also, as a special project, I can insist contractors to give 101% completion. But when cooperation is not there, how can I give 100% completion? So I thought I should withdraw my language from here, even if it is not completed, if it has not been successfully done. But however, since the issue has been, when the question has been asked to Honorable Chief Minister, also I give only this much of my, so I would request the members to bear with us, give us little time, and let us clear the doubt and let the people go ahead in full sync. With these few words, thank you, sir.
Thank you for the time. This question number 1 has not only become an issue of the elected or the civil societies, but all the citizens who has no connection with the foothill areas also. So since this has been going on for quite some time, I would like to clear some confusions and doubts. So thank you for giving me the time. But before I go into it, I want to sincerely thank you, Honorable Speaker, and also my honorable colleagues of all the political parties and independents running an opposition-less government. All of you, you have extended a good wishes and congratulations note to me on my being conferred the Doctorate of Letters honoris causa by the Northeast Council Northeast Christian University on the 25th February. This prestigious honor is not only a personal milestone, but a testament to our shared efforts and commitment in the service of our people, and of course, through the grace of God and the people's support and prayers. So, since it is our collective efforts, and by the grace of God, I dedicate this honor to all citizens of Nagaland, and particularly my honorable colleagues, both past and present. Coming to the question issue, certain supplementary questions are taken up, and I was also going to ask Achambemo, since he had read a paper, so that should be submitted to the House. And then the question raised are very clear, and it's also warranted. Whether any qualified contractors are there to implement 150 crore plus, I think definitely there are many, as I know. Then why it is divided into 17 packages? that is also questionable. But department has its own reasons, so that I will not like to indulge. And of course, the alignment in Walker district, that if any, I think that should be taken care. And I've also read that proposed agreement with the Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee. In one of the points, they mentioned that it should not be subletted. But we learned that they're working in some contractors, qualified contractors. So, what is that? I want to point it out also. I thank the questioner, Nimni Konyak, and also Nuklutoshi and Achumbemo. You see, I want to give little background about this. And of course, why it is not put into governor address. Because governor address in the beginning of the year, he gave his speech about the achievements of the government. And since Foothill Road is not a success story or completed project, it is still in trouble. We avoid it. Otherwise, we'll be too pleased to take up this issue. And Foothill Road Coordination Committee also had mentioned, it is the people's project. We elected members are the people's representative. Any grievances the people has should come through the elected members. And I want to extend my appreciation for the support and the enthusiasm of development activities, not only in Foothill Road, but we are getting all the support and cooperations from the POHOs and civil societies, which we should appreciate. But since there were a lot of misunderstanding, I want to give some clarity in this so that public will stop discussing or casting aspirations against one another. As far as I can understand, Honorable Minister in charge of Road and Bridges, Mr. Kaito Aye, is a very senior member, very experienced, and not only in politics, but he handled well with public, and that's how he's surviving. And in this department, he is doing well. We support whatever he's doing. And as he had given a statement in the paper or talking to the press that if the project failed, I will submit my resignation. I will resign. That program will not fail. And the question of he resigning does not arise. God is implementing in the process and will see that this project survives. So there's no issue. Now, when I was Works and Housing Department Minister, way back in 1993, we took up this Foothill Road. And then we got a sanction from ADC. But when, over the years, when I went to ADC in Itanagar, Arunachal, in NEC meeting because my chief minister was busy, he could not go. He sent me to attend the meeting. In that, the Assam raised that Foothill Road proposed by Nagaland sanction should be dropped because this Foothill Road is going through a disputed area which will bring many disputes and law and order will be created. So it should be dropped. I was surprised. I was with my bureaucrats and my chief engineer, the then chief engineer, Mr. Dotto. So I have to stand my ground. And I stood up in reply that to come to the eastern part of Nagaland, we have to come via Assam. And therefore, as a state, we should have a road within our area. And it is sanctioned. And today my chief minister is not in this meeting. Therefore, the question of drop does not arise. If you want to have more discussion, my chief minister should be there. And it may be kept in abeyance, on hold, so that they have taken note of my suggestions. But as Assam is too powerful, they had stopped and we did not get that NEC sanctioned road. If you go back to the documents or record, you'll find that NEC has sanctioned this road, but it was stopped by Assam. Now, over the years, why MORTH has not agreed to sanction this road? We have not got a penny from the Ministry of Surface Transport. Some people give statement that they seek the support of Governor, Honorable Governor. They met the Union Minister, Nitin Gadkari, for the sanction, and they got the sanction. No, we have not got a penny from the MORTH till today. What we got was through SPA, that is of the state budget, state sanction we got from there. We have chipped out some money. In 2013-14, under SPA, we sanctioned 40 crores. I'm talking about 2013-14. I went to Parliament in 2014. Then in 2014-15, 27 crore was also sanctioned again under SPA. And when I came back and took over, we gave fund under 2021-22, they're also under SPA 30 crores. Then this time 2023-24, under SASKI, we gave 148.50 lakhs crores. So totaling 245.50 crores had been sanctioned. Today my worry is SASKI means every year the money you receive, you have to spend within that financial year. Or if you cannot, they give you chance for the next 6 months again. But if you don't spend, then you will have to fight penalty. And then if you don't give utilizing certificate, next allocation you will not get. So this 148.50 crores was sanctioned in 2023-24. If we had spent this money with the support of the people and corporations and the landowners, we could have given sanction again, how much required by 2024-25, this current year. We did not give because the earlier year money was given, it was not utilized. Then in this budget also, 2025-26, we are passing this budget this time. So we could also again give money. But since 2023-24, money is not spent. We did not sanction. So if we have the support of the people's project and cooperate, then this road would have been almost completed. When we asked for this road to declare national highway, then the report of the MRTH, Ministry of Road, they mentioned that this road, there is no density of vehicles. Because road has to be there first, so that you can get the report of requirement and get the national highway declaration. But there is no road. There are few alignments of when Tuli Paper Mill was there, feeder road. I had traveled through Tizit, Naganimara, Tuli, your Merapani, Doyang River. We crossed through a bamboo bridge and Newland, Dimapur. Alignment, if road is done, it will be very good. But since too many cooks spoils the curry, and everybody is voicing, so taking the sense of the house and the department, I feel I as a chief minister, a leader of the house, is making an appeal to any agencies who are cooperating from inside or outside to have full understanding with the department and immediately allow the contractors to implement the road so that over the years, if the contractors can do with public support, then even this current financial year, I assure you, we can give more fund to expedite the completion of the road. So I hope this will make everybody keep this issue addressed. Yes, Ministry of Surface Transport, Road, he was also very kind, very gentle. When group we went and met, and with the department also, he said, okay, I'll give part allotment also, even under Bharatmala. But MRTH has not given 1 rupee. It is from the state allocation we are giving. So there should be no confusion, and I as a leader request the Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee also, and all the leaders OOs and civil societies to support the government's project, which is for the people. Thank you.
Give me time. This, I wanted to know one thing is regarding this Foothill Road Committee. Tomorrow, National Highway 2 Committee will come out. Again, tomorrow, Dimapur to Kohima 4-lane Road Committee will come out. Can the department carry this burden? It's a big problem. What do we say about this Foothill Committee? We have given contract to them, and then tomorrow another committee will come, they will continue to disturb the contractors, whoever get the work. So we have to do something for this. Otherwise, saya lagi भी काली परसों की हो गया है. Itu Foothill Committee itu memang exercise करको दिया है. Government bid ना खाने से. काली परसों highway सब तो नागालैंड दी रास्ता important ना कौन आसे. सब रास्ता important आसे लो. तो committee नागा form कुड़ी ना जाओ. नागा मानो तो itu practice कुड़ी तो एक चुम किबा कोर्स भी काले इतना itu start करो. तो itu होगो. Department बड़ा itu pardon पोके वो बारको. Government बड़ा itu pardon पोके वो बारको. itu बड़ा itu पवना पाल बड़ा बड़ा लगी itu इतना. Since leader of the house also clarified, and then minister in charge has clarified, I am satisfied. But this query we have to take very seriously. Thank you.